Hey guys, how you doing today? Um, I am getting ready to repot my horsehead philodendron. She is right now in a ceramic uh, pot, and I don't like it. It stays way too wet. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take her out of here, and I am going to put my anthuriums like to stay moist, so I have two of these. I'm going to get her out of here, put her in a plastic pot that I have, and put my anthurium over into the ceramic pot so they stay moister. I think that will work out a lot better. I've been wanting to get her out of here, but I wanted to do it outside. I've got a philodendron, um, ivy plant in here with her. And you can see the roots are growing down into the soil, so I'm going to get that out of there, unwrap it. I just got it kind of wrapped up around my pole there. Ooh, the lighting is crazy. But let me take her out, put her in the kitchen. I wanted to do this outside, but this is a chilly day, and it's windy, and it's damp after all the rain we've had. So, let me get her out in the kitchen. I'll get it set up and show you what I'm going to do. Guys, here she is. I got her into the kitchen. I took my ivy off. I am going to put that back in. And now I'm going to lay her down on the table. I put newspaper down hoping that I don't make such a huge mess, but I wouldn't bet on it because I am very messy. So, okay, I am going to put my camera on the tripod and get her laid down, and then we'll do this. Okay guys, here she is. Um, Now I got a few pots ready. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to put her into yet because I have a feeling that this root ball is not very big and kind of dead piece off the top of that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm leaving the trellis on, or the climbing pole, whatever you want to call it. I'm leaving that on her. Um, I'm just going to start digging her out here. Get my knife. And sorry my arm is going to be in the way for a moment, but this was a cutting when I got this. Oh, it looks like it's going to come out maybe pretty good. I hear roots snapping. I watered her a few days ago, hoping she would come out, because usually when there's my tag half down into the pot. But I've struggled all winter with her being in this glazed ceramic pot, and I was so afraid I was gonna overwater her. Yeah, see her, I mean, she's gotta see a lot of some of my roots come off in here, but that's okay. This is really nice soil. But I want to look at her. Yeah, see her root ball is not that big, and that was what I was afraid of. I mean, yeah, I did pull some off, very few, but, well, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and put her in this clay pot, because it's such a tall plant that it needs some stability. Oh, and I also have a cutting off of this that I want to put in with her too. Let me go get that. This is the cutting that I took off at the top of her, and it's got a pretty nice little root system on it. So I want to get that potted in there with her. And I want to put the ivy back in too. I'm shutting my ceiling fan off. Okay, I'm going to put these styrofoam in the bottom of this. I'm going to get, oh, here's a little bit more. And I am going to reuse the soil because it is not very old at all. But I think what I'm going to do is mix some of my newer soil with it because it's really fine cocoa coir. I want to get some more of the styrofoam packing peanuts and put in here on the bottom. I like to use my packing peanuts for drainage, and I'm glad I put them in this pot. The roots were actually sticking to them. See, I lost that little bunch of roots, but there's another little bunch that I lost. Okay, it looks like I got them all. I'm going to be putting one of my anthuriums in here because they like to stay moist, and this pot does a great job on that aspect. I'm waiting for my shut my ceiling fan off because when I put this up, okay, what I'm going to do is let's see. Well, I'll just mix it right here on the table. I'm just going to mix in my cocoa coir, get some of them roots out that broke off. Get that in there. I think I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to add a little more perlite too. I'm glad I put that newspaper down. That was a good idea. Okay, my ceiling fan has finally stopped, so I am going to, now obviously you guys aren't going to be able to see all of this, but I'm going to stick her back down in there. And then I'm going to mix in a little more of my cocoa coir and my perlite. I'm pushing the dirt in around it to get the roots stable. And I want this pole to stand up, which I know it's not going to, so I'll probably have to put a couple of rocks or a big rock if I can find one in there. It's an old air root. Get that cut off. There's a couple more. Alright. Before I do anything else, I am going to go get that rock. I think I know right where I have a nice sized one. Okay, I found a couple of rocks. So what I'm going to do is, oh, these might be too big, y'all. Yep. Too big. Poop. Okay, I went and got a couple more. We'll see here. Oh, that one's too big. Well, that one should work. Okay, now I want to put in my cutting, and I think I will put her right there. That'll work. And then I can tie her to up to that pole right there. Pole. I keep saying pole. Me oh my. Get some of my Velcro tape, and I will tie her up right here. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna end up trimming this plant down again. I don't know, maybe not. This plant just, it grows so long and odd. But that's okay. We all need odd in our life, right? Okay, I want to feed her before I forget. And I've got my worm castings buried. And put some worm castings in here. And then I want to put my ivy back on here because I really, really like the way that the ivy looks growing up the plant. It helps fill in that pole. And oh my god, this plant really needed to be. I don't want to. That dirt is not great, so I'm going to put it on. Try to get off as much as I can. And then I'm just going to slide my pothos right in here on this side. I'm just going to dump her in there like that. And then I'm going to get rid of this icky soil. You can even tell it smells, when soil goes bad, it smells kind of musty. It's really musty smelling. And you can tell, too, just by looking at it, it looks kind of white, kind of just not healthy. I don't know how else to explain it. Most of you that grow know, I'm sure. But for the new people, it just smells kind of musty, and you'll know it when you smell bad soil, because it is icky. It smells musty. And okay, I think I am done. Now all I want to do is, she will be so much happier in this pot, and I will feel so much better about her being in this pot. I was so afraid to overwater her. Now what I want to do is just, I want to twist my ivy back up around, because I like it growing up the, I love this growing up along with my HorseHead. I don't know how much you guys will, I'm taking the shorter pieces, which, well, that was only one short piece, the rest of them are long. And then I'm just going to, well, that's another shortish piece. I'm just kind of wrapping it. I may be able to get away with not using any twist ties on it, but we'll see. Because this plant is so long and scraggly, it just, to me, the pathos fills it up good. Just my opinion. Everybody may not like it, but that's okay. We all have our own taste. I like to mix my plants together. I do it quite a bit, and as long as they have the same light and water requirements and you like them together, go for it. There, it looks like I'll have to put one tie up there on the top, but that is okay. So there she is. I really like it. You can see the ivy goes all the way up. And I'll probably have to put, well, actually, I have a tie right here. I can just cut it. That's where the top of it was. I might be able to reuse it if I got enough to tie it together. Not really. I'll have to put a new one on there. So let me take her off the tripod and I'll show you. Did I feed her? Yeah, I fed her. And I got lots of nice dirt left over I can use for another plant. Okay, hold on, let me show you.